Well, looky what we have here. Semi, not really, but temporarily back. Yeah, I'm back in a very, very casual sense. Hey, hey, Cat 47, how are ya? How is everyone? I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go now in this DLC. The description says I'm playing Elden Ring, which is slightly misleading. I am playing Shadow of the Erd Tree. And I've gotten myself a little bit lost. But I don't remember that giant dragon over there, which is awfully a good sign. Oh, you like the interview? Yes, thank you very much. That was a lot of fun. I didn't know how it was going to go, and I thought it went fairly well. Glad you enjoyed it. I've had so many instances where I think I'm making progress, and then I just hit a brick wall, and I don't know where the game wants me to go. Yeah, I like the Deadpool and Wolverine car scene a lot. Yes, Empire Jeff, welcome. We are playing all the Elden Rings. Oh, I left my souls. Oh, what the hell? Who cares? Tevya, Smoka, hello. Welcome in. What is going on? I am lost as hell. I am making no progress in this DLC because I have no idea where to go next. Yes, it has been quite a while since I got locked out of this channel for a little while because I stopped streaming on it for a bit, and then I forgot all my login information, and then Google didn't believe I was me. But I fixed all of it, and now here I am. Oh, simulacra and simulation. Oh, tell your cousin not to listen to me. That was 14 years ago, me. Uh, I that was when I didn't. That was back when I did not understand what the fuck hell Baudrillard was saying, and so since I didn't understand it, therefore he must be wrong. And I know. Yeah, 14 years ago, me was kind of stuck in the beginner's bubble. I am not nearly that confident about anything I talked about anymore. George R. R. Martin takes a bigger break from the Game of Thrones From Software breaks Brains Simulator. Yes, indeed. Those of you who don't know, George R. R. Martin co-wrote the story of this, and I think he did a pretty good job. Oh, did I do a Destiny 2? No postmodernist personally. Oh yeah, no, we can argue about postmodernism. Yeah, there's a lot to criticize about it, but you can't. He wasn't talking gibberish just to try and impress people. I didn't know why the mainstream uh, philosophy of the mind science community was saying that about him at the time. Yes, he was. That's right. He was a cultural critic, and I wasn't even when I was interested in philosophy. I wasn't really all that interested in uh, cultural criticism. I think Baudrillard had a lot of really interesting points actually, but and to the extent that he was creating sort of his own jargon, that's pretty common. Loved all your reviews. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Offshore Bungus. I love your name. Thank you kindly. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, cultural criticism just isn't really my up my alley. Happy 20th anniversary. This was just as bad as the last two. Gonna watch the re-release in theaters tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. What is this? The hell is that? All makes for interesting conversation and brings back wonderful memories for him. Well, good, 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 good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hate everything has sort of a similar avatar to mine. Shit. Yeah, I think the basics of what Baudrillard was saying. It's hard to live in the modern digital social media YouTube age and not conclude that the crux of what he was saying was more or less correct. I don't think it's as different as he thinks it is, though. He seems to think that we used to have like nothing but. Ugh. From what I remember of Baudrillard, I actually should I even be talking about this? I haven't thought about this stuff in forever. I don't want to spread misinformation. Kind of had the same avatar, so I got. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Like one looks dopey and confused, and one looks very, very stern and angry. It's almost like he hates everything. It's called attempted murder. I'm still pretty happy with it's called attempted murder. I don't really remember it was the guy on the floor. I think that might have been Saul. Starting to question whether or not this is where I'm supposed to be. 'Cause I've already been here, but I didn't get anywhere, so... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Holy garbage! That is a thing with which not to be fucked. That is was a perfectly good sentence I just said. Okay. Oh, a Stormhawk feather, huh? Thanks. Said it was the Brat Prince from Game of Thrones. Does that make the live-action remake the last season? Oh, possibly. You still like Bioshock Infinite. I recall you describing it as brilliant back in the day, a great game. I do still like Bioshock Infinite, yes. I do. I think it is most good. I haven't played it in a good long while.
Queen Marika, take not.
Okay, he's still having a bad time here. I'll just leave him be. There's something I'm supposed to give him, but I haven't come across it yet. And I'm really looking forward to Judas. I want to see what Ken Levine does next. Yeah, this strength build is pretty strengthy. I am pretty happy with it. Yeah, very. I've been excited for Judas for a good long while. Ken Levine is one of my favorite video game developers. Was it really that long ago? Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, I stopped streaming on this channel because I didn't want to continue to give the impression that, like, I am the same as Confused Matthew, or that I'm still doing Confused Matthew, or whatever. But I think we've reached a point by now where people more or less understand that that's not what's going on. So I'm feel a little better about streaming. I simply don't want to mislead. Oh boy, a lever! I love levers. In your own time. Why do I have this horrible sinking feeling like this isn't going to help me much? Kurtwood Sith. Time really is a flat circle. Yeah, well, Confused Matthew gets to have all the fun. Oh, how nice. Thank you, Riley. Okay. This might be something. No, it's just putting me back up here. I'm taking this out on you. He probably didn't deserve it, but oh well, fuck him. I am just getting freaking nowhere in this DLC. Um, yeah, I already purchased a Switch 2. For those of you that don't know, I am a sucker. So yeah, I pre-ordered the Switch 2 the other day, or the other night, I guess. I got lucky as fuck. If you have been keeping up with the news, oh, you son of a bitch. The pre-order was a disaster. All the sites were crashing. It was crashing on me. I had to constantly re-enter my information. It just wasn't working and wasn't working, and then all of a sudden, I just got really lucky. What the fuck? Don't you dare first off lever. Okay. Where the hell's the lever? The DLC is massive and elaborate. One of the reasons I think it's so awesome. Oh yeah, I'm loving it so far. I hit a wall where I don't know what this thing wants from me right now. I feel like I have gone to all the places and done all the things and beat up all the bosses, and now I don't know where to go. But that's kind of par for the course for a FromSoft game. I'm streaming again. Welcome, Lamb Cow. Going to be buying the Asus handheld console with Xbox stickers on it. So you are the only sucker. Oh, fair enough. People really will buy Nintendo products for any price. PlayStation's still keeping games at 70. Yeah. It's, I'm willing to grant that it's a character flaw. Disagrees, but the feeling of being lost in an adventure game like this is one of the best feelings, eh? It certainly can be, yeah. Oh, thanks. This doesn't seem like it's terribly familiar. Yes. Plumber jumping simulator. I fucking love that. The ironic employment people get from the Saw movies. Oh, enjoyment people get from those Saw movies is quite wonderful. Yeah, I feel like I was too hard on that film. Alright, what's the gag? Is there gonna be a giant shark that comes up and gets me? What even is this room? I mean, it might be bad, but I still it was a first time project, and like it made a huge cultural impact. So the guy did something right. I don't know. Huzzah! I found a lever. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna push it. I made a thing happen! Yeah, it's such a great feeling when you make a thing happen in these games. And you guys thought I was lost. Fuck you! I'm sorry that was out of line. I think success comes from the fact that it's a horror soap opera. Days of Our Lives Lived Love. That's the thing. It was kind of frivolous too. Like, I don't know. It really bothered me when I saw it the first time, but I've been kinder to it over the years. Matthew, is it really you? It is. Welcome, Reichson. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. OMG. Okay. Okay. Getting things done. I mean, yeah, it's Daniel, but yes, this is the person who created Confused Matthew and played the role, so yes. Still bother the killer never had to fret the whole time. I never thought about that, but that's a point. Okay, I think I'm on the right track. I had a feeling you'd get online again after you were on Red Cow. Yeah, that it made me a little more comfortable, and it kind of gave me the impression that people are aware now that, as I was saying earlier on the stream, uh, I'm not necessarily Confused Matthew. There's like Confused Matthew in there somewhere. That's not necessarily who I am all the time, and I think people get that now. So I feel a little more comfortable streaming on here. We said a couple of SPs weren't dropped. Already had up ads. The killer. Yeah, he was terminally ill. Whoa. Oh, this fucking thing. Alright, hang on. I'm not prepared for this. Happy to have something happen in the middle of the night because... Oh, sorry to hear that. But, glad to have you here. Was that a problem when you streamed a few years ago? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Also, a few years ago, we're bad. Okay? And now I'm doing pretty good. Okay? Oh, I still didn't prepare. Son of a bitch. Hang on, you big dumb thing. Chemically blue-green. I like your name. Welcome in. Thank you very much. Yeah. It was bad times. Hey, enjoy the film, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Ow. Stabby, stabby. Oh, what the fuck? I have to fight two big things? Yeah, time be like that. Oh, the big crab is fighting this thing. I just need to hit it one more time. Come on. I don't generally watch movies very much anymore, honestly. It's mostly video games for me these days. I did like the Dune films, because I love the book. I love the novel. So, those I liked a lot. Alright, now where's this fucking crab? Yeah, I thought Dune was well done too. I thought that was very respectful film treatment. Yahtzee Croshaw recently made a video talking about how he doesn't really watch movies anymore, and I thought it was quite relatable. From Latvia. Oh, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I haven't really done the Oblivion remaster yet. No. And Messiah. I haven't read anything past the original Dune. I probably will one day, but I love that book so much, I don't feel like I need any more from it, if that makes sense. But I may change my mind one day. Pretty much movies across the board, honestly. Like, the idea of just sitting down and watching a movie again, even a movie I like, it's just not a medium I'm really into anymore. Gone blind into do. Oh no, I'm sure the rest of the books are fine. I felt like that book was so damn perfect. Okay. I'm guessing I'm gonna need some fire protection here. True, yeah. The movie ended differently than the book did, and I was basically fine with that. But you make a good point. Oh, this is just one of these guys. These guys aren't so tough. Yeah, and the film industry is just kind of a joke right now, and it has been ever since the stupid Marvel movies. And they haven't really been able to recover. They're not films just aren't as prestigious or important as they used to be, and the industry has just gotten terrible. And I think video games are just a much more artistic medium these days. A shared cultural experience. Yeah. Yeah. That came out a little there. Yeah, there's still a little bit of cynicism towards the. I gotta tell you, uh, I know I had my caterwauling about the Marvel films, but they honestly just kind of made me depressed. In addition to just making me, they absolutely killed my interest in that medium, and it just hasn't come back. Full circle to hating Marvel, but you're right. Marvel has cheapened it. Yeah, yeah. There was a time back there where I was trying to meet the whole thing halfway. And, I think history has proved me something. Haven't seen Severance, no. Yeah, I tend to agree. Oh, hey, Cassie B. Welcome in. People are starting to kind of echo what you said about the... Yeah, yeah. I think people are more these days are just more like the Marvel movies that we have now are bad, but they used to be good. And maybe that's true, maybe it's not. I guess it just depends on how interested you were in any of these. But I mean, anybody could have seen this coming. Like after the well has run dry, where is what is left to do in that industry? Well, I mean, I don't really blame people for trying something new, but yeah, it's just really not an interest of mine anymore. Maybe I'm much more interested in video games. Not that that industry, not that that industry is great, but they're at least producing some really good stuff occasionally. I did see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I totally forgot about that. I saw it twice. Frankie was quite correct. I thought it was I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was wonderful. From Germany. Wow. Kick ass. Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps I'm just being cynical. I don't know. Yeah, I did a couple. I really liked Guardians 3, as I say. I really liked the Dune films. You know, which is better between 2 or 3 is probably just going to come down to whichever of the two that I've seen the most recently. It's really splitting hairs between those two, I think. Oh my god, again? I already killed one of you! I'm just running low on everything. Gotta get back to the side of Grace. Oh, shut up over there. The last chopper out of Saigon? That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I love the Arkham games. Yeah, they kind of sucked all my interest out of that medium. Will it ever come back? I don't know. There would have to be something really worthwhile. The Dune films were, but it remains to be seen if they're gonna actually revitalize that industry. Guardians 3 is way darker than expected. Yeah, but it also it gives me a lot of optimism for his Superman film because what James Gunn did with Guardians 2 and 3 is prove that he has writing chops when he isn't joking around. He can actually write real drama, and that's good. That's good. That's a good quality. And I think you need something like that for a property like Superman. Shit. I am so glad you watched Abo. Yeah, I mean it's amateurish in that it's like, you know, it's an independent filmmaker doing this independent filmmaker thing. But in addition to just the film being funny generally, I think the satire was so sharp. I love that. I love that film. Uh, I have an Abo uh, artwork hanging in one of my rooms here in my house. No, I didn't watch Mufasa. As I say, I don't have to do that anymore. I am retired. I don't have to watch bad movies anymore. I can just stay home. Ha ha ha. I be the lucky one. I have read one Lovecraft story, and it wasn't Cthulhu. I feel like humor doesn't always land, but when it does, it's great. Drama always delivers. Same way about Ryan Johnson. Yeah, I have never liked this. This has nothing to do with the Marvel thing or the Guardians thing. I've just never liked James Gunn's style of humor. But what's he supposed to do? It's his style of humor. He doesn't have to tailor everything to my taste. Um, but I do like when he is doing like real story stuff and real character stuff. I didn't know he was as talented as that, and he proved that he was, and I'm glad because I like to like things. Oh, yeah, you watched it with your mom, and it was garbage, was it? Kind of saw that coming. First Guardians issue was a lot of clunky exposition. Mikey, I was thinking to myself, uh, how would I feel about Guardians of the Galaxy if it was a prequel? If, like, Guardians 2 was Guardians 1, Guardians 3 was Guardians 2, and then Guardians 1 was Guardians 3, but a prequel. I think it would have done an efficient job of setting all that up. I think the problem with it being a first film is, since you don't know he's going to do these really deep, meaningful films, it just comes across as kind of shallow and annoying. But to be fair, I don't really know what else he could have done with a first film. So that's one I think I've kind of been kinder to over time as well. Am I worried that Superman will try too hard to set up the wider universe? It looks like he's starting in the middle. I'm getting because Hawk Girl's already there, one of the Lanterns is already there, and when in one of the trailers when Superman flies by, Lex Luthor says he's back. So it doesn't seem to me like he's going to be doing much like in the way of establishing these things like the way an MCU would. So I'm not terribly worried about that, no. I think Superman is going to smile a lot more. Jack! Love watching your videos as younger. Oh, thanks, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I liked the Suicide Squad well enough. I haven't watched the Peacekeeper show. I haven't watched any of the shows, actually. It wasn't the best, but also not as bad as the Hobbit trilogy. I saw 2 out of 3 of the films in the Hobbit trilogy, and that was enough. Whoa, what is this? Oh god, it's a drop. Yeah, I trust that James Gunn is going to deliver on that. I think he's going to make a really good Superman film. I hope I don't eat those words, but I think he will. He came from Trauma, known for. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that makes sense. Really feel you on not having to review things. Used to have a review of the escape rooms. Now, when a new one drops, relieved I don't have to do it. Yeah, and it's kind of sad that when I see what's coming out these days, I have a feeling of relief that I don't have to go see them. It's kind of sad. Guys, it's a door. I found a door. Yeah, I love FromSoft games, and they are hard for me as well. I've played them all. I am decent at this, and I'm decent at Bloodborne. I'm not particularly good at any of them. I just like them. I would never claim to have gotten good. They're just fun. Oh, good. I'm glad. Are you talking about the films or the books? No, I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I don't have children, and I'm not a child, and I haven't played Minecraft in a decade. Oh, the films. Oh, yeah, I thought the films were excellent. I'm glad you liked them. His first script as a co-writer Oh, really? Huh. How does one get good? Well, that's the thing. You don't. I think a better phrase would be get better. Hello, Leland 211 ST. Or, I don't know, practice. Yes, yes, I finally accidentally found the right way to go. Never gonna play Sekiro because it isn't for me. That is totally fair enough. I'll tell you, uh, I beat Sekiro. It took me 2 months to beat that final boss. 2 months. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I really love Fortnite. Actually, I might stream Fortnite after I'm done here. And no one is more surprised than I am that I like that game. But I've loved it for quite a while. You all probably might know that. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember if I streamed Fortnite or not. I may have. Does it feel wonderful that you'll never feel obliged to watch the Disney Plus Star Wars series? Yep, and I never will. I cannot imagine a scenario in this world in which I would watch one of those. This seems really familiar. This seems like, but not from this game, from another game. Saw the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. God, I can't believe that was 20 years ago. Oh my god. Do I think the Star Wars prequels would have been better if Jar Jar was revealed to be a secret Sith assassin over the course of 3 films? It depends. That idea in and of itself is kind of interesting, but it really just depends on how that would have affected the story, how it was implemented. I don't really know how to answer that question. I think this stream will stay on YouTube. I think. The Force Awakens is almost 10 years old. Oh my god. You are 21 years old. I am 44 years old. Anything in the news lately that's made you laugh or cringe? I was kind of sad that the Pope died. How do I feel about rewriting of history, that the prequels are good? I don't think that is rewriting history. It's simply an expression of a new experience. The people like me who watched the prequels and didn't like them, which was pretty universal in my day, we all came in having decades worth of our own experience with the original trilogy. And we saw the prequels and we're like, this isn't right. But then the kids that grew up watching the prequels had no idea that there was anything to dislike about them. They just loved them. And then they moved on to the original trilogy and they're like, well, this isn't right. So no, I don't think that's right. I don't think that that's a rewriting of history. I think that's simply a new experience from a new generation that experienced them differently. Okay, once again, I find myself unprepared for a battle that I didn't know was coming. Here, I'm just gonna let this thing kill me, and I'm just gonna go back to the... How do you rank the first 4 Star Trek series? Oh, how do I rank them? Original series is a 10. Next Generation is a 10. Deep Space Nine is a 10, but that comes with an asterisk because it's pretty different. Voyager is a 4. Glad you're back. Did you watch the docuseries Quiet on Set? Yeah, I did. I watched a little bit of it. I thought it was kind of a hit piece. I'm not saying that Dan Snyder is a good guy or anything, but well, I don't know. I don't have much of a stake in that. So I thought yeah, I thought some of it was a little bit unfair. I'm 30. My experience is I thought the prequels are really bored without context. My perspective is sort of controversial. This is back as three more prequels about. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Both a blessing and a curse. Spot memories by the good ones, and now I can't enjoy a film like my friends do. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I feel somewhat responsible for that. Have you ever seen the 300 movies? If so, what did you think of them? I don't think so. I think the prequels were flawed, but their heart was in the right place. Fair enough. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon would have been an epic Angry Confused Matthew review. I'll have to take your word for that. I haven't seen it. I've been meaning to get around to it, but I haven't. Part of it is younger people weren't for the Phantom Menace hype, so they don't resent them as much. That's probably true. It's just, it's just different experiences. Once again, I came out here without preparing. I'm gonna lose all my damn souls, and I deserve it. At this point, I'm so high level that there's diminishing returns on leveling anyway. Rebel Moon was boring. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's try to do this without being stupid this time. I sold my soul long ago. I have no souls. Yep. That is true of me. This moment. They're not called souls, they're called something else. I don't remember what this game calls them. Ah, crap. Shit. This thing is just kicking my ass right off the bat. This thing is hitting me like crazy hard. Oh, I'm hitting it crazy hard too. Well, that's good. I did not like the movie Joe Dirt. One of my dumbass friends had me watch that. Poorly slapped together mashup of everything Zack Snyder likes. Oh, wow. Yeesh. Yeah, I do relate to Chuck McGill. Yes, I have no tolerance for chicanery, or defecating through sunroofs. Chuck had a mental illness where he thought something was causing a symptom for him, and it wasn't. And I went through that for 6 years. What a sick joke. Should have stopped him when I had the chance. Bastard. This is like, it's taking me down like more than half. Okay, I'm guessing that's piercing damage? Runes, thank you. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about Zack Snyder. I don't really hate him as a director, but man, his commitment to a bad color grading is just, I don't know, bad. University of American Samoa, for Christ's sake? An online course? What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take all these shortcuts and suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you make people laugh? I committed my life to this. My brother is doing very, very good. Thank you. Oh, yeah, so, no, none of this has anything to do with these people as people. Daniel Warren Chuck monologue is amazing. I can quote that show with, like, upon request. I can't do any of the accents, though, so don't ask me to do Hector. Some of the funniest movies I've ever seen, I already recommended Abo like crazy. Woody Allen's Love and Death is one of the funniest. The original producers, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, that's a big one. Get away from me. That's right. Go look at my doppelganger, Doppelpopolis. The biggest thing that I think got lost in translation in the remake of the producers is what made the oh god, what the what, it came back? Well, that's just not fair. I see summoning in my future. I feel like I'm not spec'd to deal with this damn thing. I barely made it out in one piece in its first form. Stupid jerk. Oh, shit. Alright, that's all the health up I got. So this is it. Fuck yes, don't have a third. Oh shit! I thought I killed it! Oh no, I didn't! Get it! Get it! Oh, I did, okay. Fucking phase 3? Serious? I am on PS5, yes. Never saw the movie Whiplash. Right, sorry, the producer's remake. So what got lost in translation was what the joke was of the original producers. The joke was Max Bialystock deserved to die. I mean, that character had no redeeming quality whatsoever, and that was the joke. He ruined a guy's life to make some money. They weren't friends. He wasn't really his friend. That was the joke. And trying to make those two, like, To suggest that he actually cared about Leo Bloom absolutely kills the comedy of that concept. Three fucking phases. No, they were not amigos. I'm gonna have to get better at freaking rolling coming to do this at all. Yeah, I'm scared there's gonna be a fourth one down too. How would I know? Maybe there's 10. Maybe I just have to hit it more when it's down. Maybe it's like those things that come back if you don't give them an extra whack. Jerk? Jerk? John Candy and Rick Moranis were the best parts of that movie. Which one? Lost. Have I changed my mind about the movie Lost in Translation? Oh, I haven't seen it since. So I don't know. I would have to watch it again. Oh, Spaceballs. I think Rick Moranis was the best part of that film. I don't care for the Kingdom Hearts games. So that is not to say that I think they're bad. They're just not my thing. Let's try a little bit of this. If I don't get it this time, I am not too proud to summon. I feel like Shadow of the Erdtree, the DLC, wants you to summon more than the base game does. It seems like the bosses were more built around that. So, you know, whatever. Maybe I'm just making excuses for myself. Oh, I don't know, like, in specifics why I didn't like Joe Dirt. I saw it once. Okay, 3 phases. Jeez, I gotta roll better. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Eesh. Oh yeah, I forgot Kid Rock was in that thing. Well, I personally started liking Better Call Saul. When I say more than Breaking Bad, I mean I'm splitting hairs. But I started preferring Better Call Saul when the when the personal issues, legal drama stuff really started happening. It was actually Pimento that made me see like what they were trying to do with that show and what set it apart from Breaking Bad and uh, come on. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that twice. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I thought the cartel stuff was good. That's not why I would watch the show, though. I see what you're saying. Except when Lalo was involved. Yeah, it's 60-40 is a good way of breaking that up, I think. It reminds me of a Dead Space boss. That's interesting. Yeah, I can kind of see that. All right, gentlemen. Place on the eye of another to grant them the light of grace as a fleeting blessing. Place on the eye of another. I don't watch much anime. I watched Death Note. Death Note was a freaking masterpiece. Did that say Donnie Darko? All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have. I think I missed a message. It's really hard to read the chat while I am dying. I'm sorry if I missed anybody's message. Yeah, just hang out there for a sec.
Hey!
Last but not least, I think I'm gonna let somebody else take the lead because I tell you right now, whatever this fucking thing is, I am not spec'd for it. It's just tearing through me. Oh, they got that twin moon thing. I was thinking about respecking and using that as a primary weapon. It looks cool. hit pretty hard, but I am very, very squishy. Ouch. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I don't really care for Final Fantasy. In this here game, I'm trying to kill this here boss. I got close on my own, but I'm not equipped to handle this damn thing. We already lost one poor bastard. Ow, shit. Hang in there, Artemis. Ouch. Yeah, Final Fantasy games can be quite long. Yep, hitting a boss full force and taking off a sliver of health is just part of this game. My armor is a little too heavy, yes. I'm not terribly good at rolling, but I'm more of a tanky strength build than a get the hell out of the way build. I did see the new DuckTales series, yeah, and I liked it. Oh, can I summon you? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. What is... Yeah. For faux show. Ah, crap, I'm out of, Shit. Yes, I will summon you in, no question. America's Rune? Oh, shit, really? Holy crap. I'm gonna have to go farm some of those damn flowers real quick. I am out of summoning thingies. So I am at the Tree Worship Sanctum. Okay. Let me go farm some flowers. You can learn a lot of things from the flowers. Any movies done a 180 on since I reviewed them as Confused Matthew? That's an interesting question. The ones that like I reviewed because I needed something to review, I haven't really watched since. Actually, I don't plan on coming back on YouTube and doing much of anything, honestly. But if I was going to come back on YouTube and do something, I thought it would be fun to revisit all the films that I did, they're films that I just don't like, and try to meet them halfway, try to figure out what I didn't like about them, and see if there's something that I can enjoy from them. But nothing comes to mind. I was reading the chat and I ran into a brick wall. Oh yeah, Cloud Atlas. Yes, I saw that movie. I was in a really really bad mood, and I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have gone in angry. I think that was the one movie where my mood dictated how I perceived the film. It really did, and I saw it a second time, and I really liked that movie. I don't remember the Golden Compass. Man, how about the inverse? Films you liked back then but hate now. No, I don't think so. Not from the Confused Matthew days. There are films that I really liked, and then I turned around and didn't like them, but not from that pool of films. Oh yeah, yes, I did change my mind. I really like Spirited Away. There was a whole thing about why I didn't like that, uh, but I saw it again under the right circumstances, and I liked it a lot. Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises. I thought, nah, it was all right, and then over time, it just festered inside me. Yes, I quite like Spirited Away, actually. Yeah, well, there were a couple of reasons that I received that film the way I did. One of them I don't really care to discuss, but the other one was I've said this a million times, and I will just say it again here. Uh, the way that movie was dubbed, I watched it in the Japanese with the subtitles on, and those characters come across completely differently to me. The American dubbing did not bring across to me what they were trying to do, who those characters were, and it did afterwards. My favorite cartoon, I don't know. Yeah, I think Honest Trailers is right about that. Okay, somebody wanted me to summon them in, and I will do that now. Uh, but I can't remember how to summon in a specific person. Oh yeah, no. Face Off had the dumbest prison. At least in use multiplayer password. Yes, yes. Let's see. How do I do that? I haven't played multiplayer in this terribly often. Yeah, face/off. Yes, I know I need to stop fat. Don't judge me for that. Multiplayer password. There it is. Yeah, man. Okay, so the password is going to be Matthew with a capital M. Sure. On the one hand, you have a prison where they give everybody uh, kick your head off boots, and they'll have a magnetic floor, which works about as well as just giving extremely heavy boots. I mean, what I was going to say was, at least with the stupid Dark Knight Rises prison, uh, it was run by psychos anyway, and it was designed by psychos. Oh, I hear something just came through. There it is. I summon Twink Death. On the other hand, you have a prison where you can see the sun, everybody cares for and looks out for each other, and you can just climb out of it. Yeah, but again, that was put together by weirdos. That prison in Face Off Face Slash Off was supposed to be just like a normal prison. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Part of that also is that it's a Batman film, and yeah, no. All right, now don't judge my fat rolling. I like doing it. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, gosh, I wish I wasn't so fat. Ow! Don't fuck with me. Oh, you can run him through. Oh, okay. Well, that's what I get for not being very imaginative. Ah, you stupid jerk. Ugh. Sure. Twink Death's my friend, because he's so bright and strong. The pronoun used there was from that cartoon. I don't know what this person's pronouns are, and I do not wish to assume. That was just a quote from a cartoon. Holy crap, you fucked him up! Hey! Thank you very much, my friend. That was a good time. Huzzah! With a little help from me friends. Yeah, there's a lot to like about 2001. Thank you, Jack. I think my partner in crime there did most of the legwork, but I helped. I'm not even going to watch that Section 31 movie. That's not real Star Trek. Uh, Worst game I've ever played. I don't think it really works that way for me with video games. If I don't like a game, I just don't play it. That one is not really applicable to me. I don't really know. And eat it. All right, Jack. Hope you enjoy those wings. Ever watch Frasier? No, I didn't. Uh, I never really tried to sit down and watch Frasier. Maybe I should have. Maybe it was good. Second to Abo, I think my favorite Frankie film is probably Sexually Frank. That one had a lot of clever stuff in it. Yeah, I'm not even going to see it. That's not real Star Trek. Riddle maybe so. Oh yeah, I was going to go duplicate a thing. Yeah, the TNG movies really didn't pan out very well. Hmm. Bro knows. I hope I didn't fuck that up. Been doing well, thank you. How are you? Good to see you. I did that with my brother. I talked about season 7 with me, bro. I mean, I can say at first contact that it was the best of those films. Yes, I did see Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I liked it. I don't know if it's a good movie or not. All right. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I would rather have Picard as president. I don't want to get into the whole trite argument over which captain is better between Kirk and Picard, but it's Picard. Oh yeah, no, Kirk is the shit, but it's Picard, come on. Yeah, I'm gay, but she's hot for sure. Well, I am asexual, but on the other hand, boobies. Yeah. That confused Matthew Pearson missed the line of dialogue that explained why Sisko was attacked in Season 7. Did I? I can't recall. Kirk would never stand for that inner light nonsense. Man, how would Kirk have reacted if he was taken prisoner by Cardassian Gorkon? That is a really interesting question. He probably would have found some way out and beat the hell out of him. Yeah, both characters, they're very different. They have their own strengths and weaknesses. I genuinely, I keep on saying it's Picard, but I genuinely don't really go into the whole which one is better or worse. They're just different. Diplomatic and rational. Yeah, Kirk is impulsive. Yeah, man, I don't know. Kirk could be pretty diplomatic and rational too. It's not really the case of he was just one thing. He knew when things were serious and needed to be taken diplomatically, but wasn't afraid to fuck you up if need be. And Picard needed Riker for that, because Picard was like 9 million years old, so I don't know. I like them both. My favorite episode of the original series might surprise you. It is A Taste of Armageddon. And I think I think it's a criminally underrated episode. And my favorite episode of The Next Generation is not particularly original. It's Drumhead. Kirk would force diplomacy down your throat if need be. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. So did this end up bringing me frickin' nowhere? Like there's nothing to do here now? Or am I just missing something? You never know with these games. Worst TOS episode. I think a case can be made for Spock's brain. You've got a fucking smorgasbord of options for The Next Generation if you just watch the first 2 seasons. I mean, it really could be any of those. Any episode from the first 2 seasons. That damn racist one is a pretty good candidate. Yeah, I watched both Suicide Squads. Uh, I think the second one was a better movie, but I kind of liked them both equally. Didn't really prefer one over the other. Yeah, TNG started off really rough. I wonder if I can give this to that guy in the prayer room. That racist TNG episode was a great episode. Oh god, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I'm happy to see that Chuck is still making videos. I really am. It was a racist piece of shit. He's right. I do watch Doctor Who. My favorite Doctor is the 12th Doctor. Because he reminds me of me when I was 15. There was also the episode with the Transporter X and that turned several characters into children. I kind of liked that one. That was a lighthearted, fun episode. I think that was a season 7 episode too. So you get what you get. The show was kind of running out of gas by that time. It wasn't a good episode, but I like uh, I like certain aspects of it. It was fun. Capaldi, yeah, that is my favorite Doctor. That's also true. You can at least follow what's going on in Spock's brain. You may not want to, but you can. Oh yeah, I've seen some of the old show. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. That's still valid. Really love all the Doctors. Can't pick a favorite. That is also valid. My girlfriend's favorite is the 11th Doctor, and I'm pretty sure it always will be. She loves him up something fierce. First series I thought was oddly written in paste. The other two were amazing. Yeah, Capaldi kind of got off because his seasons were sort of a slow burn. I think you're right, though. I think it picked up eventually. I don't think there's anything here. I think I just found myself another optional boss. Unless... Unless... Yeah, those bloopers are pretty damn good. I like the one after, shit. I think it was... Which one was the celery guy? The one after him. I liked him too. I like the ones that are like, uh, sarcastic and mean. Ah, Davidson. Okay. Yes, that's a big difference between. It's a huge difference between those casts. Yeah, the first cast, some of them got along, some of them didn't, and then the TNG cast, all those guys are friends. Oh, that's cool. LeVar Burton's wedding. That's nice. Oh yeah, that episode was pretty relevant to today. No, Shatner's not easy to get along with. That is true. Brendan, thank you. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I feel like there's got to be something I'm missing in here, but I am starting to lose hope that that is the case. Let's see what this guy says. Vision. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was pretty damn sad. He was way too young. And to have it happen like that, yeah, that was sad. My favorite Capaldi episode is the one where he kept, I don't know them by their titles. It was the one where he kept rebooting himself over and over until he punched through that thing. I thought that was really well written. Really? I'll be damned. That's neat. Once again, I despair. Heaven Sent. Yeah, that's my favorite. Oh, Hellbent. Yeah, whichever one that is. Whichever one it is my favorite one. Hang on, someone's texting me here. Okay. Yes, I intend to stream occasionally. Just thinking about invading ancient secrets areas. Oh, well, thank you. Welcome in. Why not? It's probably not going to do anything, but where's the harm? Oh yeah, Twilight Zone is a great freaking show. Tree Rock Creations, welcome in. The Beast, Human Form, and Beauty and the Beast. What did I say? What did I say? Was it funny? I hope it was funny. A Good Life. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I do think that. Alright, I think I've hit another brick wall here. Damn this confusing ass DLC map. Guy glasses broken the. Ah. Haven't seen that in ages. Okay, people. I think I'm going to make this my stopping point. I'm going to have to make myself something to eat, get a couple of things done. I might stream a little bit later tonight, though. But it's probably not going to be this. It's probably going to be Fortnite. I need something a little more fun and a little less cryptic. So thank you all for coming in. We'll do this again soon.